Hey, it's AAA. Welcome back to Tiny Rogues. It's Doppelwander time. Seems like we're playing the worst characters today, because Wanderer kind of sucks. Mana potions, so we're probably going to try and lean intelligence this time. An intelligent Wanderer. We've also got Queen Bee, so I'll keep that in mind. It's weird you can have a shop on the first floor, TBH. Last time we picked up exclusively dexterity. This time we're going to try and pick up as much intelligence as possible. So we can take advantage of having the endless mana flask. That's not technically what it's called. It has a different name, but that's the better name for it, in my opinion. That's how I think of it. Give me an event. Yeah, I'll take, plus 10% more damage for the rest of the run. Give me chest plate. Chest piece of some kind. Even when we don't have a mana weapon, I do believe the Mana Star still gives us increased attack speed for a little bit, regardless of our weapon type. I don't remember if that that used to be a thing. I don't know if that got reverted or not. It's hard for me to keep track at this point. When you've been following this game through its entire development cycle, it's hard to remember what is and what was. Ethereal dice upon killing a boss. Sure, we'll take the blue hoodie. I'm sad we did finally encounter Tyler's robe on one of the previous runs, but it was right at the end, so we didn't get to really use it. One day. Just like one day we'll finally find my freaking item in the game, which we've still never found. Enchanted bow, rapid fire jester bow, bubble wand. I believe the enchanted bow uses mana. Am I correct? I am. And it's also just a good weapon. It's a homing magic weapon. It is... yeah, it's C and D. It's split. I would like to find something better at some point, but this will work for now. I don't remember if we have actually done... ooh. Nah. If we've actually done Doppelwanderer. I'm not sure. We'll find out after this run when I beat it, but... so this could be us finally getting all the achievements in Tiny Rogues. One can hope. Again, I don't want to grab much dexterity. Because just because the weapon we're using right now uses dexterity doesn't mean what we will find later will. Because the enchanted bow is a rare exception, rare instance of a intelligent secondary weapon that uses mana. There's not many of these. And I'm kind of intentionally being picky. Because I want the game to give me intelligence, and I feel like if I start taking dex, it's just going to start giving me dex. I took a dex, and all else intelligence. Oh, I just sneezed. I didn't get hit while I was sneezing, which is nice. I would have been a little upset. It would have been funny, admittedly, but I would have not been a fan. Down we go. Also, now that, we're kind of running out of things to do in Tiny Rogues, that's why I'm throwing more variety into the 3 p.m. slots. We've got Monster Train for as long as I feel like it, and as long as you guys, support it. Because I know the game's older now. A lot of people probably weren't even around at the channel when I was watching it last. I like discharge, but I want to reroll. Stop this. Stop it. Give me intelligence stuff. Here we go. Resourcefulness. All the stars. Here's a secret room right here. Quick ninja dagger. Not what we need. More intelligence. We have also Pirates Outlaws is going to be getting some YouTube only episodes. Also, thanks to the 100 sub special, we also hit 100 Twitch followers right before the 100 sub special. So, Survival Sunday streams will be starting next week. We're going to be starting with Resident Evil 2, then probably moving to a return to Card Survival. But I really want to do Resi 2. It was originally going to be our story game after Inscription. But Inscription is taking longer than I thought it would. Mostly because when you lose a run in Inscription Phase 3, it sets you back super far. So every time we've lost a fight, we've had to like restart a whole bunch. We've had to redo a ton of progress every time, and it's freaking exhausting. I'm enjoying the game, but it's just like, for a story game to use roguelike level punishment for losing a fight means that it can take a long time of you just doing the same fights over and over, because the fights don't change. So if you win a fight, then lose a fight, you have to do the fight you won as well. Again. Which got really old really quickly. Intelligence, come on. I shouldn't have used my red dice there. I'm just getting frustrated by how little intelligence we're seeing. I do think our weapon that we're holding is part to do with it. I probably should have taken the bubble wand, even though it's worse, just to try and make intelligence show up more. It's like, oh, you're holding a dex weapon, therefore you want dex. Here, have all the dex. I'm like, no, I don't. Magic user chest, thank you. Ah, that was a bad dodge. I dodged into its tail. Please be good. It is. Thunderstorm Scroll. Also means we can use our offhand again, which gives us more health. Which means we're less likely to die on this floor. Random accessory or a heart? Give me a heart. We're not doing Megadeth. I do not have the spoons for a Megadeth run today. I gotta record. I'm trying to record all of this week's 3 p.m. uploads today and try and stream tonight. I'm putting a high bar for myself, but I think I can do it. Because it's Monday, so I just want to stream a little bit of the modded Minecraft server. It'll be low-key. I may even like put on some lo-fi music in the background or something. It'll be great. Thanks for the ethereal dice. There we go. Have a sip of my drink. Been doing a lot of talking this week. Or I guess it's Monday now, so this past week. Because we had the 11-hour stream on Friday. I tried to go for 12 or more, but my body just gave out. Dex, come on. Then Saturday we had the D&D stream that went about 5 hours. Then Sunday I had a D&D session. Got canceled partway through because power outage. But that was still even more talking. I got hit. Kugel Blitz wand. This used to be better. I know it got nerfed a while ago. Let's see how you do. Kugel Blitz. I like it better than the scroll because I can see. I am going to do this blood chest. Super worth it. Give me a shop. I wish we could take this and it worked, but it would work with this. But it's not the run I want to do. Especially now that we've got as fun of a magic weapon as the Kugel Blitz. I'm going to upgrade it, and we're going to go in here and get an accessory. And fight a vampire. Enjoy my electric-y disco balls. This used to be considered one of the best weapons in the game. I'm no longer sure how it stands. We'll find out, I guess. It's definitely proccing slower with its AoE shocks. Because this used to be basically just like the next form up from the arc staff. Which is like, that was just like, it shoots a lightning bolt that connects all the enemies in the room if possible. But instead it's you shoot these balls that try and connect to beams to as many of the enemies in the room as possible. Sure, we'll take extra gold. And it used to be amazing. It got nerfed, I think, twice. Just blow up this chest. The fact it does also spread shock around is useful. So far, I'm not too impressed. Like, it's good, don't get me wrong. But if we find a better, I don't see us sticking with it too long. I'll take +3 mana. It is a rare quality weapon. No. No. Nah. We've got a gold dice. Torrent Tome, I've done a lot. Beetle Wand. Energy Saber. It's just... I'll take this Beetle Wand, actually, for a little bit, because this one is pretty good. Another homing weapon. It homes in, then when the enemy dies, they burst into as many beetles as they have the status. As we watch, 3, 2, 1, 3 beetles. So it's not bad. Also, here's Toxic Scepter. Here's a beam. Kugel Blitz is still the best thing we've got at the moment. Though I admit that between Beetle and Kugel Blitz, it's close. I personally think the Kugel is worse, but better in some way. I'm out of keys. It's both good and bad. The Kugel Blitz does its AoE faster. However, the Beetle Wand does more damage overall. Because it has the poison, and then when the enemies explode into more damage, so for boss fights and stuff, you've got that. The poison does a lot more than this shock does, in terms of, finishing off enemies. So I'd say for room clearing, Kugel Blitz is better. I'd say for boss fights, Beetle's probably a little better, because of the poison. But neither of these weapons really require you to aim very much, so they're both very good, fun weapons to use. We'll actually switch the Beetle partway through here to show you. The Beetle effect doesn't help a ton on bosses. It's mostly if you can get up to 10 stacks of poison, that starts to chonk away at them very quickly. So like if we had the hoodie that gave you bonuses for swapping weapons, ow, this would be a good run to use it. Because we've got several very good comparable level weapons here. Peg leg. Sure. Gonna resist the urge to go back into the D&D discussion, and I failed the saving throw. We're going to talk more about D&D. My Dungeon Rollers character, Zilk, has a peg leg. Or a prosthetic leg. I might as well check. Lightning Staff is good. Kazoo I've never actually used. Give me the Lightning Staff. Error. This is different from how I remember lightning staff being, but I like it. I thought it was like a close-ranged, like fire quickly one. This is a soul shop. Got a lot of money. We'll check it out though. Recover heart, I don't need it. Arc staff, I don't need it. Curse bite ring, I don't need it. 3 random things, I'll just pass. Hi. Goodbye, soul peddler. So how does this compare to Kugel Blitz? So far it seems much worse. So it's like beam that has little bits of AoE shocks coming off the end. Tyler's robe! Hello, Tyler. Welcome to the run. I spoke him into existence, and I'm glad he's here. What you got for me? We'll take Soul Thief. It's a little late, but I'll still take it. I forgot we're at full level. There's a series of mistakes there happened, but sorry, I got excited. Yeah, I don't have anything for that, sorry. Soul Heart! Thank you for the Soul Heart, and thank you for following me into the room. Unlike the item I bought from a shop last run, and then it just left in the room. I bought the Knight's Helmet and just left it there. Get beetled. Though these don't really look a lot like beetles. To me, anyways. Since when does that boat explode? I don't remember that boat ever exploding before. It just crashed into the side of the room and just blasted apart in the particles. I've never seen it do that. At least not notice it do that. Maybe we'll get a Tyler. We'll get a Tyler after this? What is your wisdom, Tyler? Which is objectively the superior pet? The answer is... dog. Correct answer. Proud of you and grants you some of Tyler's riches. Ooh. Twilight Branch. Got precise. I had to say that because literally my dog was in my room for like the last 3 hours. Just laying by the bed, just staring at me lovingly. It was adorable. Family's been working more out of the house on days, so she's been up here with me a lot, and it's been really cute. We'll check this out. I don't have to take it. Could just blow it up. And I'm pretty sure you can blow up these altars. No, that's totally worth it, actually. Thanks. Resin, tavern. Give me a tavern. Hello. Not useful, but I have it now. And buy some dice. It's a lot of red dice. I'm good. I'd like to get some health. Cheers. And that's about all I need. But yeah, I think dogs are the superior pet for me. They're more work than a cat, but for one, I'm allergic to more species of cat than I am of dog. Hypoallergenic dogs mean that I'm able to actually have and enjoy the little doggo I love so much, Holly. And the dog I had before that, who unfortunately passed last year, Happy, it's kind of an easy answer for me for what I would choose. What is that? Arcane Shurikens. Neat. That's really good. Provided we can, you know, fight some bosses, get some soul hearts. No, it's going to make us temporarily a bit slower, I think. But yeah, I'd have to choose dog. I love cats. But cats are more of an admire from a distance kind of animal, whereas a dog is more of a, I think, a life companion, a life partner. Not a life partner in, like, as in, like, marriage. But I mean, like, I feel like it's easier for me to have a lifelong bond to a dog than a cat, because cats don't need us like dogs do. If that makes sense. I still don't know if I could take care of this dog we have on my own, just because I struggle to take care of myself, you know. And so sure, from that aspect, a cat might be a better pet for me, but I'd have to get like a hairless because of my allergies. And also, just let's see. Yeah, absolutely makes the sound. Nice. Another Twilight Branch. We literally would not mind just getting a better one. That's not better. If a tree falls in the forest, no one's around to hear it, doesn't make a sound. Yes. Sound is not reliant on you hearing it. Sound waves will exist after the death of life itself. There will always be sound. It's one of those... I mean, actually, there may not always be sound, because, you know, space is a vacuum. So I guess there will always be sound in some form, so long as there are celestial bodies. Well, no, radio waves. Radio waves count as sound, and those can travel through space. So, yeah, no, I was correct with what I said. That... This is funny. Give me Dreamer. That, you know, even when there's not people around to hear it anymore, I'm still confident there will always be sound. Something will always be there in the nothingness of space, making noise and being heard. I don't have curse. I suppose, like... Nah, I don't need it. No, you know what? We'll drop these two to pick those up. So yes, if a tree falls, no one's around to hear it, still makes a noise. Absolutely. Not a doubt in my mind. I have doubts in my mind about plenty of other things. Not that thing. We'll hold on to this. We can afford to check this. Okay. Just wanted to see if it was a +4. I keep getting hit. I'm not playing super great. I did just get rid of the weapon. But also Tyler's Robe. Tyler's Robe is more fun. It's giving us deep, insightful questions like, what's better, dogs or cats? Or, if a tree falls in the forest and no one's allowed to hear it, and around to hear it, does it still make noise? Yeah. That's like saying, like, if you're in a room alone with a deaf person and you speak, did you speak? Like, yeah, obviously you did. The action of noise being made is not reliant on its perception. Energy has been made and created and discharged and used, and you can't, you know, like, undo that. We really need damage. Whew. Is it okay to tell small lies here and there? I do. I don't like to lie, however, I do think it's okay. There are reasons to lie ethically. An example of an ethical lie. Someone's last words. If someone's last words are frickin' weird as hell, or, like, they confess to something they may not have done, there's a whole... It's a huge... I know it's a huge thing to unpack someone's last words. That is, like, my go-to reason why I think I should have taken Refire. Yes, 25% more damage, please. Let's see. Fierce Muramasa. Give me the Archon Scepter. And give me this for now. I do believe that it is okay to lie sometimes for certain good reasons. I have had to lie a lot in my life as someone who is a closeted, you know, partially still closeted, queer, non-binary person. I've had to lie a lot. And that's for my own protection. If the truth puts people's lives in danger unnecessarily, then, like, yeah, absolutely, lie. The sanctity of life is more important than the sanctity of truth. I think. In most examples. I do think there are a few instances where the sanctity of life is not more important than the sanctity of truth, and that's what it refers to, like, how people died. Like, lying about someone killing somebody. Oh, because the sanctity of life is more important than the sanctity of truth. No. Taking a life is far bigger than a white lie. Far bigger. And so lying in that instance, like, you're not helping lives by making that lie. You're actually preventing that person from coming to being brought to justice, or, you know, whatever what you find justice to be, and means they could kill more people. So, by and large, I think it's okay to lie for ethical reasons, most prominently to protect the lives of yourself and others, because the sanctity of life is more important than the sanctity of truth. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Thank you, Tyler's Robe, for making me think about this. Choose a superpower. Flight or invisibility? It's flight. Absolutely, it's flight. But not for the reason you'd think. It would let me move around. Chance's Avarice is very cool. I'm gonna equip it just because we don't need the gold anymore. Invisibility. I could get up to some mayhem with invisibility, which is the problem. You know, I try to be a good person, and, like, you could do a lot of good both ways. Invisibility, you could, you know, steal from rich, awful corporations undetectably. You could do you would be in the position to be able to do a lot of social change. But, downside, if you ever get caught, you are being killed, you are being experimented on, you are... Hello! It's a little mimic. Yeah, I'll do that and then just take this. Your life is basically forfeit at that point. And I'd rather not have my life be forfeit, if I can prevent it, you know? So actually for like a selfish reason, flight over invisibility. Because flight would let me get around better than I can at the moment. Also, I could probably, you know, save some lives or something. I don't think flight alone is a strong enough superpower to become a superhero for. Especially with my particular body and physique. Maybe it used to be. Because I used to be very fit and physically strong and capable. I am no longer. Due to both time and unwellness. But you could do a lot of good with both. Let's do this first. I should have re-rolled it. I got tons of red dice just sitting here. We might not win this run, by the way. I'm not sure. Are there any perks I want to lose? Yeah, Soul Thief. Mending. Nice. In we go. So I suppose if I think about it more, invisibility is the better superpower because of the things you can do with it. The good things you could do with being invisible. However, for me, it's always going to be the problem with that will be is the bad that can be done with invisibility greatly outweighs the good that can be done with it. We're probably going to die here, by the way. This run's just not very good. Oh, we won. One hit from death. Nice. Is water wet? No, absolutely not. If you think water is wet, you have a fundamental misunderstanding of the word. Ooh, nice. But yeah, this has been a fun run. Thank you, Tyler's Robe, for giving me stuff to talk about, and thank you guys for listening to it. If you enjoy these videos, like, comment, all that fun stuff, be sure to check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/it's AAA Gaming, and have a good day. Bye-bye.
Hello, what's happening? It's that man in black and green. Sometimes sweet and saccharine. Sometimes he be as mad as me. Insanity, persistently, forever.